I bought a ton of one-star art gadgets, and my friends and I will be using them to compete in an extreme art competition, and whichever one of us is the last one standing wins $5,000. The only problem is that I found the worst reviewed art tools on the internet, and each round we'll have to use a different one, ranging from one-star pencils to glow-in-the-dark paint that supposedly doesn't work, and it all starts right now. I have a box to see who gets to choose first. When I pick your name, you get to choose from any of those products. Once you choose it, it cannot be used again. Every round's gonna be different.
Oh my goodness.
All right, the first pick is David 1.
No. I think I want the chalk. That's what my gut told me.
That's a good one.
David, at the end of the day, none of these are actually good. Next pick is David 2.
Does this come with like the stencil?
Yeah, you get all the stencils.
Oh, really? I think I'll take the blow pens with the stencil.
Oh, okay, that's good. Next pick, Jake.
Woo! All right, let's see. Maybe, no. I think I'm going to do the eraser.
Michelle, I'll let you do the honors. It's gonna be one of us.
Okay.
Let's go. I feel like these are all really hard to use. I do like the drawing pad a lot, but I wanted to try something a little bit new, so I'm debating between the invisible ink pen and the glow-in-the-dark paint. Screw it, I'm gonna try the glow-in-the-dark paint. Michelle, with the final pick, what are you choosing?
I do like the paint.
We have 30 minutes to make our art. Go! I think I'm gonna do a really cool Venom drawing using glow-in-the-dark paint. I think I'm gonna need to do like a negative space drawing, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna draw Venom's like head over here. I think I'm gonna have his like tongue coming out over here.
Since we don't have that much time, I'm doing just the profile of a portrait, and I'm gonna do kind of what I normally do with like a fairy goddess.
This eraser is advertised as a pen eraser, so let's see if that's true.
Pinky says false advertising doesn't work at all.
Okay, yeah, that does not work at all. So I'm taking the eraser to erase the graphite and create the lighter parts, which is why I erased most of the tusk because they're white.
I'm opening up the glow-in-the-dark paint. Kevlar says does not work. Grab the paint and paint where I think the highlights are gonna go. So I think at the top of his head, it's gonna be like a big highlighted portion, so I'm gonna paint that. I'm honestly quite worried about this.
I'm gonna put some blue onto my palette.
Michelle, it looks like jelly.
The consistency is not really great. It's very transparent. I'm not sure if I like it. Everything about this looks awful.
I'm gonna use these stencils. We got lots of different shapes. I might do like a space theme.
Let me see my reference to see what values I need. Hold on.
Values? Okay. He thinks since he went to art school, he can just start talking in all these different terms.
Jake doesn't know what values are, that's crazy. Now that I've started layering the colors, these are actually working kind of like oil pastels. They're still kind of dusty and gross, but colors aren't bad.
So I just finished up sketching out my bird. I have the blue, red, and yellow. And because this bird is blue, red, and yellow, I won't have to do too much blending, because when I do blend it, this is what it looks like. I can see why it's poorly reviewed, because the texture does not look good. It's coming out very like transparent, and it's really hard to make art out of this.
So right now I'm still working on my glow-in-the-dark piece, and it is so much harder than I thought. Take a look. Right now you can only see pencil marks. All the glow-in-the-dark paint is kind of clear. You can barely see anything, and honestly, until we turn the lights off, I'm gonna have no idea how this looks.
I'm working on the eyebrow and eye of my portrait, and so far the dusted chalk is working pretty well.
This will be real nice. I'm gonna do this spaceship kind of like sitting right on like the surface of the moon.
It doesn't seem like this paint dries fast either. I'm really afraid to make a mistake, because if I make a mistake, then it'd be really hard for me to paint over my mistake.
I'm pretty nervous right now because I'm not sure how my painting's going. You can barely see what paint I have going on this glow-in-the-dark paint, and I'm honestly not even sure if this is looking good or not.
Now that I'm layering colors, this is honestly a lot harder than I thought. Trying to use the colors to my advantage to kind of blend and make it satisfying, but I'm kind of going through the chalk pretty quick.
By erasing the graphite on my paper, I'm creating texture on the elephant's trunk so you can see every little wrinkle. When looking at it, you'll definitely be able to tell it's an elephant.
I am about to do my spaceship. Find a good spot for it. I'm gonna go with like a gradient look, maybe like a red, maybe some blues, red and blue perhaps. Not too shabby. I think I'm just gonna go in and outline it with black.
Now I'm lining the front of his teeth. I'm trying to keep in mind where I think the shadows will be and make sure I don't get any glow-in-the-dark paint on that. I'm using glow-in-the-dark paint on everything that has like light hitting it.
I think Zach definitely took the riskier move. At least the drawing looks really good. When I saw the product, I immediately wanted to do paint because I feel like that's the most like safe option. But after using this for a little bit, this paint is not like normal paint. Look, if I wash it off, it comes in like, it's solid.
While continuing to work, everyone weighed in on each other's supplies. It was clear that the pick order was super important because some people got lucky and some did not.
David won getting first pick. Definitely looks like it's working in his favor. His piece is looking pretty solid and he's very good with color. No, Zach didn't even choose last, but he decided to choose the glow-in-the-dark.
Dude, honestly, do I even have a color?
No, you don't.
I want to challenge myself. I wanted to kind of go outside my comfort zone. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to see how it turns out. It kind of goes down like glue and you can't even see like if it's looking good or not. I think if I can execute it, it's gonna be really impressive because I mean, it's a glow-in-the-dark painting.
I think David chose the blow pens because it has stencils, and I think that's very smart.
David literally looks like kids' art.
But his piece is not looking the best.
This is my piece. I thought the stencils would help, but it's kind of seeming like they don't.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the table, David 1 and Jake continue to roast each other.
Are you jealous of all the colors I get to use?
No, not one bit actually. Your final art piece in the ZHC Crafts Championship had more colors than mine.
Stop talking about the stupid championship.
If I remember correctly, you do have to refer to me as the ZHC Crafts Champion.
I'm not referring to you as that.
Let's go ZHC Crafts Champion.
Thank you. Really big. Wait, what is the name? Wait.
I can't see it that far, actually.
Do you know how to read? Do you know how to read?
Not right now, I'm too focused on drawing.
I'm pretty sure the viewers can read.
I'm really scared right now. You literally can't see anything. This might have been a bad choice, but sooner or later, someone was gonna have to use this paint. This is not looking good, guys. David, if this goes poorly, I'm just praying on your downfall this round.
Well, you might get it.
Dude, that looks like an actual, that looks like an, why does David too look like an actual kid making art?
Really hard blowing. I'm like gonna pass out.
Wait, do you like blowing at least?
I really don't like it.
You seem pretty good at it. 3 minutes left!
Oh my god.
I'm rushing to complete this orchid. Originally, I was gonna add another, but I don't think I'll have time for that. But I will have a finished piece.
The ink side didn't work, but the regular eraser side did. So I'm gonna give it 2 stars.
I'm so scared right now. I don't know how my piece actually looks, and I'm not gonna know until the lights go out.
I decided to put in an additional layer so everything looks less transparent. It's just looking so messy. The 1-star paint was really bad. It doesn't blend and it kind of felt like jelly. I give it a 1.5 star.
Right, Zach just said we have 3 minutes left, and I'm trying to quickly scribble in all of this hair. Okay, now we have 1 minute left. Oh my god. So I'm trying to quickly finish blending all the things. But I think I'm gonna finish, and I definitely don't have the worst piece here, so that's good. Honestly, the dustless chalk has really good colors, and I was able to blend it pretty well, so I'll give it 4 out of 5 stars.
5, 4.
Yo, that's gotta pass!
3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness. Good job, guys! All in all, I thought the glow-in-the-dark paint was really fun to use, so I'll give it 4.5 stars. Now that round number 1 is over, let's take a look at these art pieces that we made with terribly reviewed art gadgets. Everyone, welcome my judge. He used to be my bodyguard. Hello.
Hi, bodyguard.
My bodyguard.
Just to confirm, if someone came over right now, you would put your life on the line
I'd pop
to...
him in the face.
Okay, good.
Oh my god. So Mar, this is my dustless chalk drawing of a fairy queen. And I tried to give her lots of pretty tones in her skin, and I ran out of time on the hair. So I just made it into like green hair. And she's a Cancer.
The colors on the face are really good. I could definitely see you lost time on the hair. But overall, it's pretty good.
Thank you.
Okay, nice job, David.
This is my eraser art piece using this here eraser.
Honestly, it's pretty impressive how much detail you're able to get with just an eraser. I think the composition's really good. I like how you filled this space with the flowers. Good job, Jake.
Thank you.
Very nice. Oh. Are you ready to see? Okay. Ta-da!
Yo, that's cool. I can see what you were trying to do here.
Wow.
It's slightly better than I thought.
That's really good. The teeth look really cool too.
Okay, I'm glad the glow-in-the-dark paint worked.
I used a poorly reviewed paint to make a bird
Why does it look like jam?
because it basically is jam.
It's not your best bird, but it's not that bad either with how bad the paint is, but
Honestly, I think this is one of those instances where you blame the medium and not the artist.
not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
I'll take it.
Okay, nice job, Michelle.
I had the poorly rated Airbrush Magic tools, and as you can tell, I mean, I want you to focus on the detail of the line.
Dude, it literally looks like a kid made that.
It looks like you spilled coffee.
No, well, asteroids are brown.
Now for the moment of truth, one of us will be eliminated each round. Whoever wins gets an advantage next round.
First place for round 1, it's David 1.
Good job, good job.
Second place goes to Zach.
Oh my goodness, my heart's pounding.
Also safe from elimination is Jake.
Woo! All right.
Unfortunately, the person getting eliminated is David 2.
Next time, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Moving on to round number 2. Since David 1 won the first round, he gets an advantage. You can choose our picking order.
Well, I think I'm for sure gonna pick first. I'm torn between doing the tattoo thing or the drawing pad. I think the drawing pad is less risky because the tattoo thing could like break.
Who's going next?
Lunch!
Good choice, good choice. I'm gonna choose this.
You're going with a pottery wheel?
Yeah. This was so much fun, and I had a lot of fun last time when we tried it. Yeah. That's very cool. I'm literally a pro.
The next one I'm picking is Jake.
All right.
Zach
Dude,
is
what do
gonna
you have
be-
against me?
I don't know, but your last one was really good.
Still don't want to use the chocolate pen. Not making latte art. Pencil is not bad. Face paint. I mean, I won our last body painting video, so this seems like the medium for me.
Guys, there's not a lot of options left. I feel like I could go with pencils, but I feel like this is kind of a cop-out. You would think I would have learned my lesson from painting with something I couldn't see last round. And you know what? I did learn my lesson. I'm not gonna do that again. This time I'm gonna draw with something I can't see. I'm using the invisible ink pen.
Oh my god.
Once again, we have 30 minutes. Go!
Oh.
Zach is making really questionable decisions. I don't know why he picked the invisible paint at first, and now he's picking the invisible pen. Hopefully he gets eliminated this round.
I'm hoping I can make a beautiful cup.
Compared to Zach, I think I'm in pretty good shape. I mean, I have tons of colors that I could see, clearly. Clear as day. He has one that he can't see. Is it even a color? Is it a color?
Hey, I can write you a secret message.
Really, you'll put it in your drawing?
I can write a little love note. I didn't say it was to you. Could be to our future kid. Oh my goodness, I literally can't see anything. Let's see if it worked. Whoa, look at that. This ink really is invisible. So as long as there's a UV light, you can see the ink. So what I plan on doing is turning on the UV light and drawing like that. You can see everything I'm drawing now. I think I know what I want to do. I love creatures and I love demogorgons.
So from what I remember, I had to grab a lot of clay, press it down. This will be either really good or really bad.
David, last time I did my whole drawing and I accidentally picked it up and all of it disappeared.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Jake,
okay.
you gotta press this.
No,
wait,
don't
Jake, look.
press it.
You scribble the whole thing, press that side.
Don't do that.
Gone. Perfect. I'm so happy that I know
If Jake does that, I'm gonna take the pencil and jam it. I think I'm gonna do some sort of cute animal piece and maybe add some mushrooms, because I think I can do that in 30 minutes.
As Jake began to add paint to his face, he quickly realized this wasn't like the normal paint we use.
Oh, this is what the?
Jake, what do you expect? It's 1-star face paint.
I just got purple in my white. No! This face paint is a lot worse than the normal face paint that we use. It's very like grainy almost. We're gonna work fast enough and hopefully we have a good enough piece that could beat a cup because she's doing a cup.
Oh, this is so hard. I'm not having fun anymore.
I think Michelle's crazy for picking a pottery wheel. She can't make much except like a plate or a cup, and that's probably not gonna win in judging. I don't know why Zach would pick the invisible ink. That's impossible to draw with. I've already accidentally touched the reset button like twice, so I'm starting over for the 3rd time.
I'm thinking that I can make a good enough art piece to make it to the next round. I'm confident in my face painting skills.
I'm gonna make the most beautiful cup and
Michelle, that does not look like a beautiful cup.
stop it! It's not ready yet!
Michelle, you're making such a mess.
I'm trying my best not to, but
Michelle!
What is happening?
Wait, Michelle, you're crazy.
I'm putting my 2 fingers to the middle.
What?
Okay.
The hole gets bigger.
Wow. That's
Oh
good.
my goodness,
That's a good one.
Michelle.
Now look, I can put my entire hand in now.
Oh my god. I decided I don't like this pad. It's not that good. I don't know why I picked it. I'm trying to make an owl, but it's kind of mid.
Michelle, the entire table's shaking.
There's nothing I can do.
Apparently putting color on is not good, so let's do.
Shake the colors so bad. Oh my god.
Sorry.
So heavy.
Heavy's the crown. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Check this out. You can see my whole drawing, but as soon as I turn it off, boom. Invisible, you can't see anything. I just need to figure out how to finish this all in time.
I'm using tools now.
Michelle, why does that sound like a jackhammer?
I'm creating a gradient with the dark and light blue, or at least I'm trying to. I don't know how well it's gonna blend, but I think it looks pretty cool, right, the way it is anyways, right? I'm gonna go in with black and start just detailing, and then I think it'll be good enough.
I went ahead and put some wood textures onto my vase, grab some clay, and shape up some mushrooms to put on the side of the vase.
I have the base of my like baby owl piece finished. Now I'm gonna kind of take some inspiration from Michelle and have him sitting in like a tree stump. So I'm also gonna have lots of wood texture all around him, and hopefully he ends up looking really cute.
Right now, I'm trying to detail the face. I'm trying to do some more on the body. I'm getting some shadow on the arm right now. Get some detail and cross-hatching on the chest. It's not looking bad.
I think my piece is coming together. The colors are definitely blending a lot, but not in a good way.
I can see why this is a low-rated product. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think the invisible ink pen works, but like to actually draw, it's almost impossible drawing without like a UV light on it. But I do need to go fast because I don't think we have that much time.
On the side of my vase, I think it'll look really pretty with some mushrooms, some butterflies. I can definitely see why this is a 1-star product. There's not much you can do with this. Literally every second, it will stop and then go. And then stop. The clay wheel didn't work half the time. It doesn't spin that well. I could barely make anything out of it. I would give it a 1 star. I can barely make a functional cup.
5 minutes left!
Oh god.
Okay, I need to find a way to finish up my piece. I have a lot of work to do. With time running out, we all worked even faster to try and finish our pieces.
I'm trying to just add as much little detail as I can to my face paint.
The face paint, honestly, horrible. I'm going to give it a 1.5 stars.
Since we only have 5 minutes left, I'm just trying to add as many details as I can on the blank parts of this drawing pad. The low-rated drawing pad was also pretty good. I feel like I was able to get a lot of detail. I'll give it like a 4.5 out of 5 stars.
I'm using the last couple minutes to add some grass, to add some more mushrooms.
I'm trying to like detail this Demogorgon's hand a little bit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, I feel like we've been spoiled by 5-star art products.
I know.
I honestly thought the invisible pen was really good, and I like how my Demogorgon turned out, so I'm giving it 4.7 stars. Now that we're done, let's take a look at these finished art pieces for round number 2 that we made with the 1-star art gadgets. I had the invisible ink pen, as you guys can see. You guys can't see anything, right?
Yeah.
Once you put a UV light on it, ta-da!
Oh.
This is really good, Zach. The saliva coming out of like the mouth of the Demogorgon looks really good.
In case you don't like it, you just press this, and it's like it's not even there.
Good job, Zach.
I made you a woodsy vase with mushrooms, a snail, some grass.
Honestly, it's not that bad. The product isn't very great. I think you tried your best, and I really appreciate you picking a really tough medium that we haven't done before.
Okay.
What you got for me?
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
Yeah, I don't like this face paint.
I think it looks good. I think the blue really pops. Definitely looks like a skeleton. I think you did the best you could with what you had.
All right, nice job, Jake.
Don't press the button, Dave.
I won't.
This one?
No more! Stop! I literally can't do it. This is Marlena, the owl, and she's chilling in her stump. She's a Cancer. Do you like it?
Looks really good. I think you made great use of all the space. The owl looks cool. Yeah, overall looks good.
Now that our judge has seen all of the art pieces, it's time to find out who's going home.
First place goes to Zach.
Woo! Let's go.
Second place, safe from elimination. It's David won.
Oh, okay. Period. Okay, thank you, Mar.
All right, David, we're safe.
I was eliminated last time I was standing here with Michelle.
Oh no! It's my wife and Jake.
I'm not super confident with my pottery piece, but I do have some cute mushrooms and butterflies and some nice little details around it.
It was all right, but it was like very muddy.
Person that is eliminated this round is Michelle. Oh.
Okay, bye.
It's okay, I saw this coming. I tried my best at pottery. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'll definitely do it again, just with the 5-star product.
We are now moving on to round number 3.
You guys made it to the semifinals.
Let's
Yes.
go.
And Zach, since you won the last round, you get to pick who. Stop it! You get to pick the order for. Since you won the last round, you are.
It's okay, we're gonna keep all this in.
No!
Yes, editors, keep it in.
Zach, you basically get to pick the order of how
Don't
you pick the
spoil
art
it.
supplies.
Since you won the last round.
You know what, Michelle? It's okay. I get what you're saying. There are these terribly rated scented pencils, but I feel like going with them once again will be a cop-out. My goal is to not go with these pencils. Drawing underwater sounds terrible.
No, it sounds great. You should do that one.
Yeah, you got that.
Tattoo device? I guess I could make my own tattoo. I do not want the chocolate pen.
That's it.
I'm gonna draw underwater.
Oh, that's good.
This is gonna be so bad. David, go after Jake.
Oh, all right, well, thank you.
Oh my goodness!
Thanks, guys.
Only
Thanks,
a weak
everybody.
person would pick the cop-out colored pencil. The weak
You literally said you were about to get the pencils.
weak. This is gross and dirty. So I'm gonna go with the custom tattoo device.
Funtis says, only good thing about this is that it's super easy to remove, but everything else sucks.
And hopefully it actually works.
You do realize once Michelle comes around, you have one shot to give her a tattoo, right?
I don't like that at all.
Your 30 minutes starts now.
Ooh, okay, I got a tank of water. Ooh.
I don't even play this champion, but I think I'm gonna do Fizz from League of Legends.
This drawing pad's really bad because you're basically not able to erase on this. All right, let's submerge the drawing pad.
How are you gonna draw underwater like that?
I don't know.
Oh my god, that scared me so much.
Zach!
What? I don't have paper towels.
Oh, Zach. I don't have my ears. Stop. Michelle, tell your husband to stop doing that to me.
Husband, stop doing that to David.
Thank you, Michelle.
Husband!
Okay, fine, I'll do it to you.
Husband!
First, sketching out his mouth. I think I have the shape down pretty well. And go from here to do his jaw and the rest of his face. The pencil itself is okay. It's just I hear that it's not able to be erased, which is a problem because that's basically like I'm drawing with pen then.
Draw Pennywise.
Michelle and I just finished watching Welcome to Derry and we loved it. So I think Pennywise would be a good one to draw.
Jake got me addicted to Demon Hunter, so I'm gonna draw my favorite character, the Love Hashira.
Demon Slayer.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, David!
This is gonna be her head shape that I'll detail later. I'll give her some hair here.
Do have to realize if you put too much detail, it might not print.
As I began to work on Pennywise, I realized this was going to be a bit more challenging than I initially anticipated. And I'm not gonna lie, I already thought this was gonna be quite challenging.
Oh no, this is not good. Every time I'm moving my pen underwater, all the water moves and everything's getting distorted. So it's actually really hard. Like, why do I keep doing this to myself? Guys, this is not good.
Meanwhile, David was also struggling.
I don't wanna do her anymore. I'm not doing her. It's gonna take too long and there's too many details and I can't do it right now. So someone give me a tattoo idea.
Hopefully I don't embarrass myself and get out this round because I feel like I'm definitely in the position.
Okay, wait, I don't.
I'm having so much trouble with this. Every time I move my hand, like all the water gets distorted. so I can barely see my drawing. Does Pennywise at least look evil?
Yeah, he looks evil from all angles. I think Zach's doing a really great job for it being underwater. I mean, I tested it underwater and I could barely draw anything. I'm really liking Jake's progress in his piece. I think choosing pencil was the right choice. And even though a pencil's really poorly rated, it still draws. I think the Prinker is the coolest one out of all three, but David's barely got anything done.
I restarted my piece because it wasn't looking good, and I'm honestly glad I did because I think Princess Peach is a little bit easier to draw and I can get it done in the time. I honestly don't like doing cartoon style, but I'm scared that if I don't do this style, it won't show up when I print it. So I'm just gonna commit to it and hope for the best.
I'm finishing up the eye. I want to make the eye look pretty good because I know Michelle likes cute eyes. And
You guys are almost halfway there.
Oh my god.
oh God.
That is insane. Honestly, I think if I was in a pool, this would be a tad bit easier.
I need to pick up the pace. I think I just need to detail the face and then sketch in the rest of the stuff quickly.
Yeah, that one eye looks amazing.
Woohoo, my back. Every time I move my hand, the water starts getting distorted. So if I color like that, I can barely see.
I'm adding in Princess Peach's little hands and arms, and then I'm gonna try to get the printer working.
I only have the head. Yes, yes, yes.
Jake, that's it!
But that does look really good.
Yeah, that does look good, but you gotta go fast, Jake.
Jake's going realistic.
I can do this. I can do this.
Considering that these are one-star products, the guys are doing such a great job. Jake's piece looks really good. I do hope to see more because right now there's just a teeny little head. David's piece looks really great considering that he started over, but I'm not sure if the printer will work because he hasn't set it up yet. And I think Zach is doing really well. His piece looks really good for an underwater drawing. 9 minutes and 18, 17. 16.
Now that we're more than halfway through the round, Jake decided to finally pick up the pace a little bit.
I'm feeling like I'm still going too slow, but I'm trying to work fast.
Now I'm gonna try to get the printer set up so I can give Michelle a tattoo. It's on. Please work, please work, please work, please work, please work.
4 minutes and 40 seconds.
I'm gonna test it on myself first before I try to tattoo Michelle.
Oh, moment of truth.
Oh no!
Try again.
Let me try again, let me try again, let me try again.
This is going perfect for me since his is messing up.
Oh, it looks like crap! Don't press it too hard.
Oh, I'm pressing it really hard.
Yeah, don't press it too hard.
That's why it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's better, that's better. I'm trying to get the hair of Pennywise a little bit better right now. Everything's getting blurry.
But as it turns out, David was also missing one crucial step. He forgot to add the primer to his arm, which is super important to making sure the tattoo goes on smoothly.
I'm gonna spray the skin primer onto my arm so that the tattoo goes on really well. That was a lot of primer that just came out. Oh my god.
It was 2 minutes left.
I think the idea of the printer is really, really cool, but since it's $500 and my tattoos really didn't transfer onto my arm very well, I'll give it like a 2 out of 5 stars.
David, your lines are way too thin. Why'd you make it so thin?
Because I'm
It's not gonna show
delicate.
Buzz 2 minutes. Maybe I can try to get part of his staff in.
The pencil worked, but it was supposed to be a scented pencil, and I didn't really know what the scent was, so I'm gonna give it a 2.5 stars.
I have to make it thicker.
1 minute left.
What?
I knew I didn't want to print it.
55.
Export.
10.
PNG.
9,
This airdrop better go quick.
7.
Come on, airdrop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The underwater drawing tablet was a little bit difficult to draw on and it didn't erase, but I still made some pretty cool art, so I'll give it 3 stars.
Now, let's take a look at these finished art pieces.
This is my Fizz drawing. It's tastefully faded out. It's most detailed here, and then it gets a little bit more faded until it's just a line drawing.
Okay.
Dude, honestly, I can't believe you got that with such bad pencils. Those are some of the worst pencils I've ever tested.
I could definitely tell they weren't like art pencils.
Wait, Jake, those are supposedly scented pencils and they got a 1-star review because people said they didn't smell like the correct thing.
I couldn't tell if they were scented while I was using it, so I guess that's, explains it.
See if you can smell this scent. What smell is that?
cucumber?
That was watermelon. Good job, Jake. Hey, David, a moment of truth. We should all gather around too.
Okay, do you feel primed?
I feel primed.
David, you got one shot to make this good.
Try my best. I really hope that this works. Because so far it's not been working. Okay.
You're going really hard.
There she is, Diva.
Wait! Okay, it came out. It came out.
Those peaches eating.
Wait, let me see. It's very elongated.
She's serving! Yes!
Now step up and you can look inside to see Pennywise.
Oh, wow!
The underwater drawing
That
pen.
looks amazing. Can I take it out?
If you want. I hope it looks the same when you take it out.
Oh, wow. That
Wow.
looks really good.
Whoa! Now that I have your attention, Michelle has something very important to tell you guys, so be extra nice to her and listen up. Here you go, Michelle.
Hi everyone! I just wanted to give you guys an update on my crochet kit brand. They are back in stock, both the Susheal kit and the Mucha kit. We're currently in my Munchie Pals workshop. This is where I wind the yarn, and then I also put the magic ring on the yarn. Oh, and there are some of the finished Mucha kits that I just finished packing. And over here is all the yarn that I bought for the Mucha and Susheal kit. I packed each kit with so much love and so much care, so I really hope you guys get one at munchiepals.com. Click the link in the description if you want one. I'll even give this one a little kiss. If you buy a crochet kit, this one could be yours.
After taking a look at all three art pieces, Michelle decided on who's making it to the finals and who's getting punished.
I'm nervous.
I'm the judge. This was a tough decision, but I have made my decision. First place is Zach.
Really? Is it because I'm your husband?
No, I thought your piece was complete and it looks really good, and it's very impressive that you did that underwater. I didn't want to do this one. Okay, well this one was really hard because one was complete but it didn't have much detail, while the other one had a lot of detail but was not complete.
Tastefully faded out.
And the person who is eliminated is David.
Oh no! Jake, we're safe!
Woo! Munchie, no!
I'm sorry. Even though it was super impressive that it was made with a temporary tattoo printer, it just wasn't as detailed as I would like it to be.
I really did my best and I tried my hardest, and I don't like the prinker, but I'll win the next one probably, maybe. Oh, my butt! Oh my god.
Finally, it's time for me to go head-to-head versus Jake in the final round of this one-star art gadget challenge.
Good job, you guys.
I get to choose between a latte pen and a chocolate pen. So this whole time I've been going against my gut feeling and I've been challenging myself to use something difficult, so I think I'm gonna have to use the terribly rated latte pen, which I think honestly deserves less than 1 star.
I will use the chocolate pen.
There is a limited supply of chocolate in that, and once it's out, you're done.
Can I unplug it?
It takes 40 minutes to heat up.
Oh my goodness!
I guess mine needs to stay connected to a cord.
Your 20 minutes starts now.
Step number 1 is make a giant latte.
I have an idea! Oh my god, I have an idea! I'm gonna try to beat Zach with his own game, and I've never done this before.
No!
But I think I'm gonna try to do a Spider-Man face.
No! Jake's using my own powers against me.
Wait, how does this thing work? Do I press this? And it says, ready to start. Heating up, please wait!
Whoa! I might not have enough froth at the top.
While I made my latte, Jake patiently waited for his chocolate pen to heat up.
Press feeding button to start heating.
Heating up. Please wait.
This thing sucks. 1 star.
Heating up. Please wait. Heating up. Please wait. Heating up. Please wait.
Jake, snap out of it! Oh no.
Heating up. Please wait.
These 1-star products, don't expect them to work until 3 business days after.
Why would you do that?
Drink some! David! David, drink some! Please help me! Drink some!
Ew, it's kind of weird when it's warm like that.
I need you to drink more.
It's like, I can't drink more of that. It doesn't taste good.
1 minute left.
1 star.
And it turns out we were only supposed to have 20 minutes for the first round, but Jake's chocolate pen still wasn't done heating up, so we basically did nothing for the last 20 minutes.
And to be a good sport, I decided to wait for Jake. We should probably restart our time.
It's also been plugged in the entire day.
That product out of everything probably frustrated us the most.
Ready, set, go.
I don't know what to make though.
Do the thing from Avatar that flies.
The Banshee?
Yeah, do the Banshee from Avatar, do the face of it.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so hard.
I'm gonna do a Stegosaurus.
Heating up. Please wait. Heating up. Please wait.
David, I'm scared, I'm gonna start.
Star, I believe in you.
However, Jake's pen still wasn't ready to use, and he was starting to lose hope.
Okay, it's working.
That's what I would have done.
Is that supposed to happen?
Okay, now that it's actually making something, I'm feeling good.
It looks like there's a lot going on over there, actually.
Yeah, Zach's making some good progress.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it now. Come on, you got this.
This latte pen is not working super well, but at least stuff is coming out.
Then suddenly, something happened that made us realize miracles do exist.
Come on.
It's happening. Oh man, it's happening.
Oh my god,
Start drawing. Start drawing.
Start drawing.
It's not coming along the best, but I think so far it's better than Jake's.
I'm doing a Stegosaurus. I'm starting off with the body. Oh my gosh, it keeps going. The pen doesn't stop going once it starts, so I have to keep going. And I only have a limited supply.
It's like a one-line art.
Okay, I'm gonna do Banshee silhouettes in the background.
I think Zach's got a lot done, but there's only so much you can do with a cup of latte.
Yeah, I think Zach's running out of space on his latte art cup, and he also can't get that many details with the cinnamon, but it's looking good. And Jake's pen is finally working, but he's gonna have to pick up the pace if he's gonna finish because all he has right now is a really long leg.
And in case you're wondering why I'm covering my mouth, it's because the moment I breathe, everything goes flying.
I can't see. Let's go back this way.
Are you out of chocolate?
Jake, don't tell me it's out of chocolate.
I absolutely hate this chocolate pen.
I'm gonna give it some detail over here.
Looks like that.
What?
It's such a funny reference for the Stegosaurus. I've never seen one like that before. Stop! I don't like it.
I think I've maxed out. I think this might be it.
That latte pen sucked. It was extremely faulty. It broke down half the time. I'm giving it 1.2 stars.
I haven't gotten a chance to look at Zach's latte art yet, but I can imagine that they're probably about the same difficulty level.
6 minutes and 56 seconds.
I finished way too early. Let me take a look at Jake's. The legs. It looks like it's walking down like the runway.
She's surveying.
Stop.
It's prancing.
This pen is a 0 out of 10, for sure.
5 minutes.
Maybe if you did a couple spikes on the head, it'll bring the head together more.
And then disaster struck.
Material finished.
Oh no! She's done. No! Jake, I told you need spikes. It literally just ran out. What do I do? Jake, I told you need spikes. What do I do? It looks like it has a freaking mohawk. Jake, why'd you leave the spikes for the end?
I have extra chocolate. Boom! Stegosaurus!
It looks like Jake and Zach are all done. Jake ran out of chocolate and Zach ran out of space.
You can kind of see why these are 1-star art products now. To be fair, that was an unrated art product where we found no reviews for it. So I guess the only reviews from Jake.
It's horrible. Don't buy it.
Chocolate pen, 1 star, for sure. It took like 40 minutes until I can even use it. And when I finally was able to use it, it ran out of chocolate so fast. 1 star, that's my rating.
For my latte art, I got the latte art pen. Very difficult to use. As you can see, it just like spills. I did a Banshee from Avatar flying through the sky, and over here you can see silhouettes of 2 fellow Banshees.
Okay, good job, Zach.
Yeah, it looks good, Zach.
Honestly, it looks really good.
Does anyone want to give my latte a try? David, what did they say? Clock it. Clock that.
It's kind of gross. It has a lot of cinnamon.
All right, thank you, thank you.
This is my Stegosaurus.
Very impressive, Jake. Good job.
When I slightly squint my eyes, it just looks like it's pooping.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I know.
I mean, it is kind of cool that it's made out of chocolate and you can eat it.
David, would you like to try this out?
I'm gonna pull, actually, thank you. Good job, Jake. There's a lot of pressure to pick the winner of this challenge. Honestly, I don't know which one I'm gonna pick. Zach's has a lot of detail, but Jake's is like serving. So I kinda don't know who I'm gonna pick.
Like, this will be a tough decision. I do wish that Zach could have done more with his piece. He did have a lot of time left and he finished early, but his piece does look really good. And I like that Jake did a full body animal. Making art out of chocolate is not easy.
I have a lot of sympathy points for Jake. His tool basically didn't work, really.
With the latte and chocolate art now complete, Michelle and the Davids have a decision to make to crown the winner of this one-star art gadget challenge.
Jake, one of us will be crowned the winner. Good luck.
Good luck.
Michelle, David 1, and David 2 have each picked one of us. Whoever gets the majority of the votes wins $1,000. If I win, I don't need to pay $1,000. And the loser gets punished.
The first vote goes to Jake. Woo! And you know, I think he did pretty good. He basically had 6 minutes to do his art. So I was kind of impressed.
Wait, Jake only needs one more vote to win.
I'm giving my point to Zach. I think his piece looks very complete and I really like it.
Woo! Okay, that means I get the honor of making this pressing decision. And I looked at both pieces and I liked things about both of them. Zach's was very complete and detailed, but Jake's had attitude. And I really like when pieces have attitude.
Wait, Jake, yours actually did have so much attitude. It looked like it was strutting on the runway.
But ultimately, I had to vote unbiasedly for my favorite. And that one was Zachary's.
Let's go!
I'm sorry, Jake.
It's all right, guys.
Good job, you're a great competitor. You know the saying, how they say, blame the artist, not the tools? I think this might be one of the videos where you kind of blame the tools sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they were honestly really tough to use. I was shocked that I was able to make art out of them. I was shocked my friends were able to make such good art. A round of applause for everyone.
Oh, God.
And
they're getting ready. You might want to move.
No, I'm gonna go grab some balls too.
Oh, I'll try better next time.
Get him! Oh, ow! Sorry.